Hello, the boat show lovers! Coming to you from the stunning Palma de Mallorca, Spain, which is considered not only one of the gems of the Balearic Islands, but of the Mediterranean. We have here lots of sleek, cool vessels that embody a spirit of adventure, innovation, and top-notch technology. So with that being said, welcome to the Palma Press and Media Days by Axopar. So why did I take you here? Well, first of all, I wanted to give you a sneak peek into the heart of this unique event. And then I wanted to give you an inside look on the partnership between Axopar, a leading boating shipyard, and Simrad Yachting, which is part of the Navico Group and represents a powerhouse of nautical technology. Because when it comes to top quality boats, what sets them apart isn't just their design or performance, it's also leading high-tech marine solutions and electronics. So the weather today is a bit tricky, but don't worry because this is the boat show and I will be taking you out with me for a ride on the water. Together we'll experience the magic and the adventure that maritime partnerships bring to life.
Well, Axopar is now celebrating its 10-year anniversary, and it's been quite a ride. We've been making quite some waves in the marine industry. The core value of Axopar and the core DNA has always been making boats a bit differently. Well, of course, Axopar has actually started adventure boating. But starting from the point where Axopar actually got its foundation was to create boats that are easy to use, easy to drive, simple to understand, has a very good price point, a high value product that handles beautifully, looks distinguished and differentiated from all the other products, but combined with very good thought out functionalities and one of the best driving boats out on the market. So our collaboration with Navico actually started from the need that we wanted to further develop the user experience of our customers when they were using their MFDs. And if there is something that Simrad has actually given us is that they are actually listening to what we want. They are actually also fulfilling all the requests we want to have in order to create new systems or new ways of understanding the very complex systems that goes into navigational equipment and making them easier to understand, easier to use, and also in a way provide more information that is relevant to the user.
So I always keep my promises. In fact, we're getting ready to head out with the Axopar 29 SunTop, even though the weather isn't the best, but that's okay, nothing can stop us. Now this vessel is designed that anyone who steps on board is gonna have a good time. With its sports car-like handling and stable hull design, you'll feel confident and in control no matter where your adventure takes you. So all us sea and ocean lovers know that out there, things can get unpredictable, starting with the weather. So you always want to be in control and be safe. And that comes with two things. First, you have a boat that handles itself well. And second, it is equipped with cutting-edge technology that makes you the wizard of control. And that is where Navico Group comes in. It's home to over 20 industry-leading brands, such as Simrad Yachting. Their mission, enhancing your boating experience and the way you interact with the water. How? Through state-of-the-art navigation systems, intuitive displays, and user-friendly interfaces. But Navico Group isn't just a standalone entity. It's part of something bigger. It's part of the Brunswick Corporation, a global leader in marine recreation. So Johan, we have the boat. We're on board Axopar 29 SunTop. Can you tell us a bit about, the philosophy behind the construction of this boat and the decision to install certain types of technological solutions?
This is a new model which we launched a couple of months ago in Düsseldorf in January. This is our 29-foot boat, true to our DNA and ways of doing super functional and easy to use boats with walk-around decks. Of course, a protective sunroof, which with the sun be shining, we could open up the sunroof and enjoy the warmth. But now this roof is giving us nice protection.
Which is good today.
Absolutely, yes. Technology-wise, of course, we work with industry-leading companies. Simrad is our partner, and this is also something that our customers love. I mean, the boat shall be easy to use, functional, and straightforward, and that's also what Simrad is offering us in terms of navigation gear.
So you mentioned Simrad Yachting as your key partner. What are, let's just say, what is the process on choosing key partners such as Simrad Yachting?
Yeah, We want to work with state-of-the-art companies, and that's of course why when Simrad comes into the picture. Simrad is also sharing the same way of, let's say, same kind of innovative thinking, never stopping and always creating and developing the products further with the customers in mind.
We have on board Simrad the latest innovation, which is the NSX ultra-wide marine display, right?
Yes.
So this is described as a game changer. So what are those key elements that make this a must-have for boaters?
That's a good one. Of course, these products are based on the NSX platform. Super easy to use products. I mean, really intuitive. It's wide, but not that high.
Anybody can come on board and they know how to use it. Doesn't mean you don't have to be a pro-skilled sailor. You could be, you're just starting.
That's right.
Pro-B, they say.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah. People are enjoying the best times. I mean, and the most valuable times when they are boating, their free time.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to have any hassles.
So let's see what she can do.
Yes. It's a bit windy today, but that's absolutely no problem.
Good, right?
And these
We're used to this.
Yes.
So Mikael, they told me you're the guy I have to go to when I want to know everything about navigation systems, equipment, and I know Simrad Yachting just came out with the NSX Ultra Wide. So tell me a bit about, the special features about this latest innovation.
It's a totally new concept. We have an ultra-wide display with all the functions of a multifunction display. But this is just in a different size in that sense.
Wider.
Wider, yes. A little bit lower, but wider, so that actually you can design the dashboard to be little bit lower, so it's easier to look over the dashboard. So,
and it comes in two different sizes, right?
It does.
12-inch and 15 inches?
Correct, yes. And here we have the 15-inch displays. There's no limits on what kind of or type of vessel you install them.
One thing, it's described as being an immersive experience. What does that mean?
Yeah, well, that's the way we describe it, because it's really easy to set up, it's really easy to use, and actually really fast to use also.
So when it comes to performance, let's just say I'm navigating in shallow waters, or I want to go fishing and I want to go in a certain spot.
Yeah.
How can this help me? Like, does it go into detail? Because I know detail and clarity is a big part of this.
It does, yes. First of all, on the charts, it utilizes the new X charts that we call them, specifically made for this new type of user interface that we have.
So I just zoom it up.
Yeah, you zoom it like this, and it's really fast, and you can actually, on the charts already, they are really, really accurate, and they have depth curves. But then you can set up different displays, so you can actually split this in three.
And I noticed you have apps on this side.
Yes.
So are those, can I change them based on my needs, or are those, they come just the way they are?
You can change them, you can customize it all the way you like it. And you can control the engine from here, so we integrate fully with Mercury engines.
Okay.
You have cruise control, active trim, trolling control on the display. For example, when driving in very bad weather conditions, if you have
like
the radar.
Today, a little
like
bit,
today,
it's not the best.
It's not the best, it's a bit chilly and a bit rainy. So actually you can have a wide screen with only the radar, for example,
right.
And it's more customizable for different scenarios.
Right. When it comes to safety, I know like it gives you, it helps you a lot. It comes.
It does. You can actually set depth alarms. You can set, if you have a radar, you can set alarms for vessels coming towards you, and on a sort of range. So if you have like 500 meters, you can set it at the alarms when it comes closer. So
Simrad Yachting's motto is never settle. So
Correct.
What does that mean?
It means that we always try to develop our products to be better, to be more user-friendly, and to be more intuitive for the users.
So when it comes like to the software, can anybody get like the updates?
Correct. Yeah, you can do it. So connecting the unit to Wi-Fi, it automatically checks for OTA over-the-air updates, and informs the user if there is an update available. Yeah.
What about, assistance? When it comes to assistance with the customers, if they need help or anything, How does that work between Simrad and the customer?
Yeah, we have a dedicated customer service center that actually you can call into. In different countries it's different numbers of course, but it's a global system. You can call in and get help, or you can send emails and get help. And that's, yeah, we have found out that people actually use it quite a lot.
Whether you're a hardcore boater or a weekend cruiser, the NSX ultrawide is your ticket to a smoother way to interact with the water. So we're on board Brabus Shadow 1200 XC. Now this boat handles itself really well, and when I was talking about being the wizard of control, that's because it is the technological part of it that makes it possible. To all my engine lovers out there, I wanted you to check out this space right here. We're in the stern cabin, and I mean, check out the view.
Simrad has always been very listenative, and they've always been coming up with their own solutions. And in a way, when we have a demand, they already have thought of a solution. So for us to find each other has been pretty simple with any sort of new idea, new thinking that we wanted. One is the screens that we do on the Axopar 37, which is the full glass helm. We're doing the Simrad units on the Shadow 1000s, which are fully integrated into the dashboard with one clean overlook. That is all down to Simrad's innovation and way of moving forward. Now, of course, which we also show here in Palma Boat Show, is the Axopar 29 with 2 new prototypes of the ultra-wide screens for the international press and for our customers to enjoy now during the boat show. This is also a testament of how Simrad is working with innovation and pushing boundaries forward.
So when you're on board boats such as Axopar 29 SunTop or even Brabus Shadow 1200, you want to feel free to explore your surroundings. And companies such as Axopar and Navico Group, when they partner up, they open new frontiers when it comes to innovation and technologies. And they reshape the way we experience boating. And it's a task that doesn't come easily. It takes a strong team of engineers, designers, and lots of research that comes from the feedback of the customers, who at the end of the day are the one navigating.
There is things cooking between the collaboration, and of course now we've always been working together very closely. One good example is the user interface that we're offered to Axopar customers. So the user interface is an Axopar identity user interface found inside of the Simrad units. Of course, the next evolution of that will be something that is upcoming.
So one thing is clear after today. You know, partnerships such as Axopar and Simrad Yachting, which is part of the Navico Group, they make our journeys easier, more carefree, thanks to, you know, their joint innovations. And I can't wait to see what's coming up next. I mean, the sky's the limit, right? I'll see you next time, always here, always on the Boat Show.